Testing. Oh, yes. I can hear myself. All right, all right. What's going on, world? It's your girl Nelly coming to you straight from the G Shop. It's Thursday. You know what day it is. Think outside the box, village conversations with me, of course. I'm excited about today. I'm excited about today. That's my little bro, Kane Black.
Strong burn.
About to just label him as my co-host.
Strong burn.
About to just call him my co-host because he just comes in and this is his
Just
seat. That's his seat right here. That's his
just
seat right
host the coast.
there. Period. That's his seat right there. So I want to get into a lot of stuff, but before we get into anything, King, we gotta set our intention, calm our mind, breathe in, exhale, cleanse, and release. As we prepare our minds and bodies to come into this conversation with a clear mind and a sound heart. Nice deep breath in. Exhale, release. All right. Yoga Soldier is in the building.
I told you.
Listen, so we got to start with a rest in peace to our guy, Takeoff. Like, what is the game coming to? Let's just take a moment of silence real quick for Takeoff. Rest in peace, man. All right. Well,
A little moment.
I mean, I feel like this is a topic I want to jump right into with you, Kane, because you in this hip hop game, and it's starting to look like it's a dangerous career choice. Like,
Niggas been trying to kill me before I ever wrote a rap, alright? The fuck scared to death. I'm a stern Muslim. Alright.
but it's crazy. Like, you
No,
gotta
it's
admit,
very
like,
crazy. Very.
like what, like, it's just too many to name at this point.
Yeah, we ain't even shake the PNB Rock shit yet.
Ain't even shake it.
And I ain't just saying it like as a Philly. I'm saying like as like a hip hop
Period. Right.
culture type
Now we lost another major.
major. You know what I'm saying?
Major.
Yeah, it ain't just like the younger generations or the nobodies of the culture getting knocked off. They knocking off the heads.
The head. That young man was only 28 years old and had accomplished so much in his young life. To lose it like that at a dice game, like
An ambush. It was no longer a dice game. Once, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Stop being naive with that money, y'all. Stop being naive with that fucking money, y'all. Y'all take $1 million to a dice game.
Right.
Fucking $600,000 in chains and watches at a dice game. No, you is at an ambush.
But did they even get anything?
Probably not, because
That
they
be
had
the nuts
security with
stuff.
them. But at the same time, you putting yourself in ridiculous predicaments as an entrepreneur who makes the bag for your fucking family. Like, stop being selfish and negligent and all types of shit that they don't know that they being. You're fucking breadwinner for your mom, nigga.
Right.
For your kids. Everybody. I know everybody depended on the motherfucker. They was super rich.
Right. So it's like you have a responsibility then.
Indeed.
Once you achieve a certain level of success to not even put yourself in these type of situations, what you say?
Yeah, because they reputation, that's reputation. You know what I'm saying? We feeding our family. Who the fuck still got time to be standing on reputation? Or y'all can gamble in the hood and I'm $1 million. Like, I can't call it stupid because they grown ups. But I wouldn't do no blatantly crazy. That shit is crazy. I ain't gonna call it stupid. That shit is crazy though. Let me get that light right there, Nelly.
I feel you. I mean, I say I agree with that. I mean, and I mean, even if I was a nobody but still was successful, I don't think I would feel comfortable being in certain hoods wearing diamonds and dripping in anything in certain cities, especially not here. Even if I didn't have the fame, but if I still had that level of success, I would not want to be putting myself in certain situations where, yeah, like you said, you could be ambushed.
It used to be a time where like that meant something. Like, yeah, I can go here and there and ain't nobody gonna touch me. That shit ain't there no more.
Right.
That shit ain't there no more. Y'all can think that y'all built up like that to just walk through places where these motherfuckers is starving.
Right.
And you could say, yeah, I know they old heads or something. They don't even fucking respect they old heads, nigga. You're a fucking piece of you're a fucking piece of chicken on their menu.
Right. Right. But how well, that's the culture right now that I see, we see even in our city, is that these youngins don't have no respect for nobody or nothing. No, like,
No, it's not nothing. Cause they respect.
do they though?
Yeah, cause part of the respect is not fearing them. Part of the respect is loving them still. You pieces of shit, but you still gotta love it.
I agree with that.
They know that you don't. Oh yeah, when they say like shit like, yo, bring all the people from your block down to the peace rally, or they tell you, yo, come turn your guns in. Like shit like that is fucking retarded.
What you mean?
For somebody to try to uh, decriminalize a criminal for the fucking better good of like politicians and shit like that, they don't care about their life. They just doing that shit for numbers.
Mm.
Yeah, come turn your guns in so we can get guns off the street. They don't give a fuck. Cause ain't no murderers coming down there to turn a fucking murder weapon in, all right? Who the fuck you think coming down there? Yo, bring all the killers to the peace rally. What? Who the fuck going to the peace rally if they how the fuck we gonna all be ops and meet up at one place and y'all think that this shit is about to be peaceful? It's dumb as shit. Bring all the ops. Yo, y'all know he wanna kill him and they wanna kill each other, but we gonna bring him here and we gonna see how powerful we is for the better of our political programs.
I agree with that. I mean, there's always an agenda with those type of public displays of whatever.
All them people want the violence to continue. They wanted to increase because they invested in violence.
How do we change that narrative though? Like,
It's
this is
too
getting
late.
crazy.
It's a fucking $1 billion industry. I mean, they investing in jails and graveyards and funeral homes and all that shit run off of what they invest in.
True.
They don't want this shit to stop. Politicians in your neighborhood, them black motherfuckers, they tied in with them funeral homes. How you think they can get your funeral for cheap? Fuck is you talking about? Think outside the box, y'all.
Yeah, that's what it's
I'm
called.
trying to tell y'all. Stop thinking that y'all know
That's what it's
everything
called.
that's inside the box. No, this shit is outside of it, bro. This shit is every answer is wrong.
Right.
Every answer is wrong, cuz don't think y'all know what the fuck going on.
I mean, you got to think outside the box. You have to think. I feel like most shit, especially for us, is never what it seems for black people. Like, everything is designed to keep us fucking
Bullshit.
stagnated.
That's bullshit.
Stagnated. If you look at how shit is designed, like around here, that's why I feel like
that's a lazy excuse.
how do we change the narrative? We got to figure out ways to change the narrative, even down to our communities, like how we design our communities. Stop having all these fucking beer stop and go. Stop allowing these businesses to even open. Like, we don't go to town hall meetings. We don't protest some of these businesses even being allowed to open up.
No, that's what stop people from blowing their brain out. You see all them other places that ain't got that stop and go, they gonna eat a bullet. They can't go get a shot.
Yeah, well, they need to.
They gonna eat a bullet. Yeah, sometimes you don't need the whole bottle. Sometimes you just need a shot and a conversation from a dirty ass old head. Them Jones is fucking essential to the community.
No, they're not. They're
Yes,
a
they
problem
are.
to the community. That's the problem. That's why a lot of people who go there, and it's crazy because you see motherfuckers that can barely walk.
But
they
they've
got
been
a
there.
walker.
They've been there for 10, 15 years. That's they
all
go
that
to.
liquor, that sugar, all that malt liquor, all that shit is fucking them up, and they on dialysis.
That shit keeping them alive.
No, it ain't.
That shit keeping them alive. That shit keeping them out of the way.
You don't see that in the suburbs.
I know. That's why they eating all them bullets in the suburb. Every time you see somebody in the fucking suburb, they hanging from a fucking rope. Or they done ate fucking 30 Oxycontins and drunk a bottle of wine and took a bath.
I mean, I'm not saying they don't have problems. They definitely
No,
have
you
problems.
see,
But
they
they
give
got
you,
different problems.
yeah,
And
cause
they
they
don't.
give you Oxycontin. I like them not giving us no medicine right away. They get them motherfuckers medicine right away. Take these
Oh,
Oxycontins.
yeah, they do.
Now you got 30 of them.
Yeah, they do.
You got 30. They gonna give you 4 pills in
They
this
can
in
get a
this
prescription.
in this environment. They like hell no. You gonna come back and see us in 4 more days. We gonna give you 4 more pills. And they gotta be in your system. You gotta piss. Them pills need to be in your system, buddy. Can't be selling them pills.
I don't know, man. I feel like shit is just crazy. Like I'm so glad my son don't want to be a rapper. I'm just glad that
Why?
like I feel like, and I would support him if he wanted to be. Don't get me wrong. I respect the craft. I love the art. All of that. Come on in, sister. But I would be worried. Like, I would frown upon my son trying to be anything other than what he is. Like, don't try to come out as no gangster rapper. When you know goddamn well you're not.
Gangster rappers not the only ones that's getting killed. They're not killing them for they fucking raps.
They're not, but
killing them for they jewelry.
Yeah, that's true.
They killing them for the disrespect by coming in my neighborhood and not following the because politics is in neighborhoods as well. Okay. You just don't know about it because they don't make commercials when it's time to vote. But yeah, streets got politics, and sometimes you might have to say, "Yo, I'm about to go in Nelly neighborhood. Let me call a yoga soldier. Get my protection in." I can't be stepping through Nelly neighborhood without her knowing that I'm here. She might take that offensive.
I get it. I get the street politics. I get that. So, I mean, is it the fame that makes them feel like they have that and they can go everywhere?
Yeah, because at the same time, like, what the fuck is you doing in my neighborhood? You from Philadelphia, you from New York, you from New Orleans. What the fuck is y'all doing on what's that shit called when Nipsey Hussle got killed? What y'all doing on Crenshaw? Go to y'all fucking hotel, do y'all show tonight, and get the fuck out my city. Because if you try to be, because that's what they do. They take pictures. Yeah, I'm in the hood. Yeah, niggas, I'm around. I ain't checking. No, that's disrespect. Y'all don't even belong on Crenshaw. Y'all niggas belong in Melrose. Y'all coming here to do a show, shop, enjoy the tourist sites, and get the fuck out of here. You're not here to be, I'm about to go kick it with the gangsters. You gonna give some fucking gangster consequences, all right? Them niggas ain't playing out there. Because gangsters ain't playing nowhere. Gangsters is gangsters. Period. And they be gangstering, all right?
Gangster.
Fuck is y'all talking about?
So is it different now than it was back in the day?
Hell yeah, because kids is gangstering.
All right, so listen, folks. Y'all probably wondering who this lovely lady is in the center. Yeah. We have Sharmella Shar Fit. She is a ray of sunshine, a fitness guru for me. She is the real life Shira. Just an amazing human being, a strong woman with awesome energy and positive vibes, who can hang in any room and talk to anybody. Let's talk to the people. Who are you? I already said who you are, but you can tell them who you are again. And say hey to the folks.
Okay. Hello, folks. Yeah, I mean, thank you. Thank you so much. And her and I, we're like twin flames. So whatever she said about me applies the same thing to her, you know. I've known Nelly. I'm not gonna give you a government.
It's too late. That shit right there.
As in the bag.
This shit on YouTube.
She gave my government.
Yes, I did. That's payback.
But that's how we, Nelly. That's how we communicate. Nelly Nell in the house.
Nelly Nell.
I don't know the protocol. You guys should have gave me the protocol before
there
I came
is none.
She told you you can say what she told you can say whatever the fuck you
There's
want.
no protocol. I had to warn you first.
Ain't no censorship over here. Ain't no FDA. Ain't no None of
And I
that.
feel
So,
welcome. You know what I mean? Energy doesn't lie. You feel energy as soon as you walk in the door. Doesn't matter what background someone is or who they are. Energy speaks for themselves. So I do appreciate being here and being amongst the people.
yes, yes. So listen, Kane, we were just having a whole discussion about hip hop and how I feel like it's these rappers are becoming an endangered species almost.
Yeah, it's
Like
sad.
it's
Black
sad.
men, I'm trying to tell y'all,
Yeah,
it's not
period.
rappers,
Yeah.
man.
Yeah.
Cause look, let's just think we're gonna use PNB Rock. I know we're gonna use what's his name? Takeoff.
Take off.
We're gonna use him since he's the most recent one that died. And Takeoff neighborhood, where the fuck he from? He from South Gwinnett. That's down south. It's not Atlanta, but it's in them trenches like that. Them kids dying.
Mm.
Shit ain't got nothing to do with rap.
True.
Yeah.
Like ain't
I
nothing.
just want to associate it with that, but it has not. It's deeper than that.
Cause some of
Yeah.
them listen to Katy Perry. You probably don't believe it. Y'all don't never hear me listening to rap out my phone. I write raps, but I don't listen to rap. I listen to fucking Smokey Robinson and shit.
Yeah, well,
So you
that's
can't
where it's
blame
at.
nothing that I do on rap.
Yeah.
It was a time before rap, and the motherfuckers was still killing people.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
The gangsters in the 60s and the 50s
Yeah,
were
absolutely.
fucking
The gangs and
notoriously
everything.
ruthless.
Yeah,
They
absolutely.
would cut your head. See, at least these young boys just gonna shoot you. These
Neighborhood
niggas back
wars
in the
and
day will
everything
put you
else.
in the trunk, tape you up with thick duct tape, tie you up with electrical ropes and shit like that, and then cut your fucking head off. Like, so it improved. It's just that it is more rapid. The population bigger too.
I also feel like too, people like to say like, "Oh, things are getting worse," and you just confirmed that this has always been going on. I think the difference is that now the exposure is a little different. We have
And
social
the
media.
phones and shit. Yeah.
Exactly. You have phones, right? You have more access to things. I
Everybody
think
get shot and somebody do like this when
exactly. And I
instantly.
think that's the difference where it lies at. You know, if you look back, even if you read in the Bible, people were dying. You know, there's nothing different
Brutally
about
murdered.
exactly.
Not dying, murdered.
Exactly. You know, exactly. I mean, you even go back, let's say slavery. Exactly.
indeed.
You know what I
Yes,
mean? Like
indeed.
none of this
Brutally.
has changed. I mean, it's part of human nature. Unfortunately, that's a part of one of human nature is, you know, killing. It's just a part of it. But I think the difference is now we have, like you said, computers, we have phones, we have other things that now it's worldwide. We're seeing this. And I like that you said, you also indicated like, no, it's not because of rap. They are rappers. This is something that existed way before even rap even existed. It's just that now we have these phones, and now I think people are desensitized now. And the fact that if something happens, they want to pull out their phone instead of getting help.
Yeah.
Or they want to record this so they can be the
That's
first
disturbing.
one to show that I was there. And I think that's the way we're getting desensitized.
I think that's the dumbest shit, and that's what makes the murders go up so high. Because when the motherfucker got killed, and it was like 300 people get killed, it was 300 people get killed. A lot of them was the target. Now 300 people get killed, and now we gotta kill the motherfuckers who put my work on tape. We gotta put the motherfucker who keep writing my name. Oh yeah, that's my man work. That's my man work. We gotta get him out of here because he keep bragging about this shit. And there's people like they go deeper on the internet and taunt you when you did.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like fuck your mom feelings. Fuck whoever in your family feeling.
Don't care.
Everybody got gangsters in their family. Like they probably old. Like some of the gangsters in my family old as shit. They go to bingo and all that. but if you taunt me on the internet and they see you in the streets, they gonna resort to their old way. They gonna cut your head off. Cause they from the 60s. They ain't the gangsters like we is. They gonna be like, hey young boy, who got some coke? And your Joe ass gonna be running right to go get some coke. He gonna follow you right to the joint. Gonna knock your head off.
But I think that's the factor of it. It's the respect part of it, right?
should
You just
be.
said it. It's respect. It's like you're not thinking about this person's family or whatever goes on. You're thinking about yourself or whatever you want to do to prove who you are. And I think that's the difference. Where back in the day, there was some type of
Respect.
unspokenness about things. Like you knew. Me and my best friend was just talking about this. Like you knew if
To mind
you
your
were back in
business.
the day, you knew like if there is a funeral going on and there's a line of cars coming, you were quiet. You respected the dead, or you knew that you were selling drugs or drinking or whatever. You're not going to do it inside of a church because you knew that level of respect. And I think that's what's changed in these things.
You ain't had to duck down.
I should have
You a
did
part
that
of
on
my
camera.
village, too.
Now we look like we laughing at her. Y'all goofy. That fucking goofy.
To me, is that level of respect, and I think that you said it. It's like no one respects that. It's like whatever I'm going to do to get that 10 minutes of fame or that 10 seconds of fame to put myself out there, and it just continues. Like, when is it going to stop?
Right.
Maybe that's what our question should be. When is it going to stop?
It can't.
Yeah.
When does it end?
It's like this. When you get tired of it.
Yeah,
Not as that, because we ain't doing this shit. We tired of it
Absolutely.
right now.
Absolutely.
So with the doers, when is y'all motherfuckers gonna get tired of dying, doing time? Guns loud anyway. You shoot a gun, I'd fuck around and jump after I shoot. Oh shit!
And I was in the
It's like,
military.
you want to hear a fucking gunshot? Like, I want to go somewhere like far away from here, for real, for real.
Yeah,
I don't give a fuck about this shit, for real, for
I
real.
get you.
Cause it's nonstop. It's gonna be nonstop. The doers ain't gonna never get tired of this shit, cause they gonna always find a reason to be ignorant. Ignorance is fucking, what is it called? Bliss.
Blissful? Oh yeah.
Yeah, and it's not colorful. I mean, it's very colorful. It's not color. It's not color like color coordinated.
Yeah.
Or no, black people is ignorant. No, hell no. All the motherfuckers that you vote for that's in that White House that pay for these commercials and shit, they
He
like
said,
that's.
"Put your-"
I told them the other day, like, yo, this shit worse than battle rap. We can't even fucking watch the baseball game without hearing these motherfuckers coming and slandering each other name. You bitch ass nigga. You a bitch ass nigga. No, fuck that. Watch this. He pull up at the debate. And I'm like, you ain't say that shit at the debate. They got a commercial boy like, I'm like, what the fuck? Like, yo, they really playing with each other. The other boy just standing there like this. Like, yeah, nigga, I thought so. I thought so. I'm like, yo, this is as gangster as it gets. Because these motherfuckers got more money.
Absolutely.
And they playing with shit like, yo, these
Absolutely.
motherfuckers got military controls and shit like that. They can change laws. Like, yo, we ain't gangster, kid. We ain't gangster, all right?
Absolutely.
This is some, pay attention to this shit and you gonna know what the fuck gangster is. We is petty. We is petty because we gonna kill somebody that live down the street. We gonna kill somebody that live near us. And before you know it, that shit gonna be like, damn, we was related. We was related. Then my grandma got a big ass family. You gonna melt somebody in your family. All right? Because you know y'all was fucking family without knowing it. Yeah, that was your grandma, niece, cousin, daughter. Motherfucker, that's your family.
It does happen.
They better do their DNA.
You gotta do that DNA shit or you be knocking your cousins out.
I don't want to give a.
That's why you gotta get somebody from across the water, something like that. Yeah, we ain't related. Bitch, you about to
You'll be
mix this up.
surprised. You will be surprised.
That's why. That's the same thing though. When you shoot somebody and you be like, damn, why the fuck my mom on the phone crying? They shot my son. She crying like, oh, that's my nephew. And you like, damn, I did that.
Wow.
I did that.
That is crazy.
That's crazy.
It's factual though. I'm telling you, I know this shit.
Well, I want to get into this lady right here for a second.
You should, because we is talking too much crazy shit to have
I mean,
a fucking
it's
beautiful
just
lady up here, all right?
Okay.
All right? What the fuck? This fucking girl, a fucking lollipop and a fucking
start your
tie-dye
shit.
shirt.
Don't start your shit, all right? I'm
Fucking
not
lady
for
here.
your shit today. Anyway, I'm going back to my girl over here. So, what do you do? Tell the people, what do you do? Tell the people what's going on in your life. Drop some gems on this mic, because I mean, I really should have recorded the conversation that we were just having. But I need you to put some of that out there that we just discussed and shed some light on who you are. And
No problem. Well, again, my name is Shar. And let's see. Well, I can start present moment, in June of this year, because I can speak candidly about it now without crying. I was diagnosed with breast cancer And you look at me, you would never tell the things I've gone through or been through or still going through. But, God has put me here. I always felt like, I have a second chance at life. It's a rebirth for me, regrowth. And I was diagnosed in June. And thank God I went for my mammogram. So it was caught early. And that's another thing I want to kind of say to everyone. Self-care is making sure that you go to your doctor's appointments. It's not only just eating healthy, it's making sure that you stay upon your doctor's appointments. It's about advocating for yourself. A lot of people don't know, or maybe they do know, that Black women, there's a great medical disparity with us. We die at a much larger rate than any other racial group, especially with breast cancer. And they're still trying to figure out what are the medical disparities. Most recently, they looked at income. It was not income. They looked at, age. It was not age. I think it's that with some medical providers, they have this nonsense that we're just the strongest group, that we can endure the most pain, or sometimes not even giving us the quality of care because of the color of our skin. That's unfortunate. It was not my story, thank God. God has carried me through it, I guess, to be a voice for everybody else, an advocate for everyone else. But I was diagnosed, and the type of cancer I have is treatable. Thank God it was removed. It didn't spread to any other parts of my body. I can only praise God for that. And I'm receiving chemotherapy treatments just to make sure it doesn't come back. So I'm grateful for that. And in the interim, I thank you. I eat healthy. I work out,
And you were doing this before.
I was doing it
so
prior.
Let's be clear on
and
that.
That's another thing that I always try to advocate because, my career is health and wellness. So I teach nutrition in the community. I also do fitness. My largest group is women because a lot of times we put everyone else before ourselves, and we don't make time for our own fitness. So I like to always be that role model for others. Like, look, I'm a mother. Look, I'm a woman of a certain age. You can't tell that.
Plus Black
I'm a woman of a certain age, but like, I have to, self-care is making sure you take care of yourself so you can live long enough to make sure you can see your grandbabies. You can live long enough to take care of your family. So anyway, I say all that to say, yes, you're absolutely right. Before going into it, I was huge into making sure that I chose nutrition that was good for my body and exercising because it's important, and the type of exercise I did, it was kind of crazy.
Her
martial arts based
will kick your ass.
But yours will settle everyone's down in their soul.
I promise you, I love her class.
Aww.
My daughter loves her class. Shout out.
Oh, my
to my
baby.
sunshine.
Boo-boo, my boo-boo.
My little, I'm gonna call her Jiri.
Yeah.
So I don't care if somebody hears it and you're like, Mom, why you call me Jiri?
That's my little boo-boo.
So, like, you're just amazing. And you are like a mentor for me. And we're close in age.
Yeah.
But you're still so just consistent as a person. And people like that are hard to come by. People that are consistent. Every time you see them.
Yeah.
Every time you see them. Energy never wavers. And you would never know. Like, me personally, and I do yoga, but this is why I tell y'all I do yoga, because my mind is fragile, people.
Yeah. All of our minds
probably be like, hey, God. And I this was my worst week this week. And I was telling you that. And it's just like, I'm so grateful that you were here to drop and some of those gems and pour into me while we were off the mic. And it's just, that's what a sisterhood is. That's what my village is about, people.
Absolutely.
My village is so eclectic and it's so diverse. That man right there, genius. He's a part of my village.
He's like, oh, me?
That's why he's up here every week. That's my little bro, okay? And I don't care. And he might say something offensive.
No,
He's
I'm not.
in my village. You might.
I think you're being true to who you are,
our
though.
Italian skit is quite offensive, probably. To some
No, I told you
but
I'm half Italian. No, I ain't half.
I can't.
However much you get
You
from
do it
watching The
effortlessly.
Sopranos.
You have to be some type of something in there because you do it effortlessly. You just turn it on and it's
Fucking God,
here you go.
And it there.
So we connected as soon as we were told that we were going to connect before we even met.
Because you know each other for maybe a little bit over, what, a year or two?
Yeah.
Yeah, it does fly. Yeah, it does. It does.
I'm telling you, you guys, if y'all want to see you want to work out. He gonna say no, work out. I'm telling you, like just you are amazing, and
it takes one to know one.
I was shocked. I was shocked when I saw it on social media, and I admire your strength for even being transparent enough to put that out there.
Well,
because sometimes that could be misconstrued as like a pity party. You know
oh
what I mean?
no,
but you
not
didn't
absolutely
even put
not.
it out there as that.
Yeah.
But you know how sometimes people you be like, why would you? But that was done so gracefully.
Aww.
And you can do nothing but be inspired by how you put that out there, and to know that you are not a person who does things that would give you cancer per se.
No, it can happen. It's a part of life. I mean, that was one of the things that I questioned, like when you are giving pretty much, I mean, we all know cancer can be the end of everything, right? When you think of cancer, you think of even people, you're like, oh, that person's a cancer. I'm gonna stay away from them. Not cancer the sign, of course.
I was about to say this fucking
but like
fucking cancer.
Meaning that their energy is so negative, right? And that's the first thing that comes to your mind is, what did I do to get this? So I'm still a human being with human thoughts. And I'm like, I do all the right things. Why me? And then it came to the point where I felt like, but why me? Why me in a way that I can be that voice to other people. I'm a regular, everyday person. You look at me at Instagram, I don't have that many followers. I don't follow a whole lot of people, but I try to be genuine who I am. So when I was ready to reveal it to the world, I mean, I didn't reveal it to 6 months after being diagnosed. You didn't even know at the time, and I felt like the best way of kind of sharing my story with others, to kind of even motivate them to make sure they get their mammograms, is the day when it's breast cancer month. And that's in October, which is also my birthday month. But it's in October where I felt like this is the best way I can use my platform to help motivate other people and say, look, this can happen to anyone. And if you wait too late, I actually have an aunt that passed away from breast cancer. And that's embedded in my brain. I didn't know until 3 months before she passed on. She transitioned, and then my little sister had it. And now we're realizing that maybe it might be a family thing. And that's another thing. We don't talk enough about what's going on in our family tree, who has what, because you can get something and not even be aware that it runs in your family. But, even if you get something, that's where preventative comes from. If you prevent it or engage in a lifestyle that's healthy, it would be a less likely blow. So I'm able to manage it. You can look at me today and you can't tell anything. Like I literally go to chemo and I'm sick. I can't get off my couch sometimes. But I think the reason why I'm able to manage it so well, because these things that I've always advocated for, the health and wellness component of it, I'm true to that. I embrace it. am not saying that I don't pick up a cookie here and there, right? I like sweets, or I don't eat a hamburger. I like those things, but I do it in moderation because I think they are to be enjoyed. But I want to be that voice, that beacon to people that you can. And if you are dealing with it, your mindset. Your mindset, because your mindset can be like, oh, me, why me? I'm sick, I'm going to die. Or you could be like, oh, me, why me? I'm living and I'm going to be a voice and I'm going to be strong through this. So my mind, I went in there and I said, okay, let's heal these things. Let's heal it, but start with my mind first, know? And this is the hardest thing I've ever had to endure. I've been in the military. I was a young mother, a young wife. I've had different job opportunities. I've been through some shit. Even as a small child, I traveled to 5 states before I was the age of 12. And no, it wasn't because of the military. It's my family moved around a lot. But, and I had to pick up the pieces and start back up again every school I went to. And I've been the only black kid in one school, and I've been the one of the many black kids in one school. But the point of the matter is that I realized through it all that you have a choice. And the choice is, am I going to take this, run with it, become healthier, be that inspiration to others, or am I going to sit and wallow in my own shit? And I don't choose to do that. Even in the times I have chemo and it's hard for me to get off that couch, I say to myself, all right, I have 2 more treatments left. 2 more treatments left. I'm almost done. You know, and it's hard because the last time I went through it, I was like, I'm sick of this shit. I'm tired. When is this ever done?
Right.
You know, but I'm almost there, you know, and that's, if one thing I can give to someone and share with someone that's going through something that's challenging, because even in the mix of having had cancer and dealing with chemo, everybody is different. But the one thing I always give is that what can you look at that's positive in something that can be negative? Because you can always find something positive. If that means that I'm stronger than what I was before, if that means that, you know, if I can get through this, I can get through anything else. If that, I don't care what it is, you can always find positive in darkness, because when you're in the dark, when a light is turned on, that light brightens up that dark room. So be that light in a dark room, and it will get you through anything. And trust me, I don't say this, you know, sometimes, like I was telling Nelly, just say your government.
Chanel.
Nelly Dell.
I was telling her that people assume, because I've lived in like a great part of my life, I lived in Iowa, right? And you think of Iowa cornfields, there's not many people of color there. But even through that, I didn't have an easy childhood. I just learned to deal with what it was. And I think what helped too, my dad was in the Marines. So he built me to be this way. He knew he had 4 girls. I was the oldest, and he was like, look, I got to prepare you for this world. My dad is from Chicago, which is even worse than Philly when it comes to violence and, you know, being reported in the news. Chicago, even back then, and like what you were talking about, like gangsters in the 60s and 70s, it was, my dad would tell me stories as a kid, how bad it was. My mom's from Philadelphia, and they met each other because the dad was in the Marines, and my mom worked on the naval base or something like that, where they met up together. But, you know, my dad been through some shit. He's seen shit. And he's like, he prepared me for life and that aspect of it. But the way I learn how to deal with life is to take what's negative and try to turn it into positive. And we deal with shit, trust me. I'm not trying to tell you what to do and how to do with your life, but I'm trying to tell you how I navigated through it.
Well, I can't complain about shit else no more.
Yes, you can.
Today.
Yes, you can. You're able to. You're a human being.
But like the hell.
That's how God worked, though.
Yeah,
it made
amen
when
to that.
What the fuck you complaining about? Watch this. I got some shit.
Yeah,
You're
amen to
complaining
that.
ass.
Yes.
You're complaining
But you
ass
know
out
what?
my
You're
face.
absolutely right. Like, I feel like if you feel like you're in a down place, he will send people to. If you're willing to open your eyes
I felt
to
the
it.
energy when you walked out. I didn't know what it was for, but yeah, that's what it is. Stop complaining.
That's what it is. That's what it is, little bro. That's what it is. I swear to God, that's what it is.
You know,
because I was in a woe is me state, like,
and that's okay.
I felt like I had
Just
a whole
don't stay
great
there.
cloud over
I
me.
always say, like, you can be in a woe is me state. It's not like they told me, diagnosed me cancer. I was like, okay, what we gonna do with it? I was like, oh, I cried and I cried and I cried.
I lift you up on all. You bring me bad news like that, huh? Take this, motherfucker.
And
Shout out to my best friend all the way from Connecticut. Hey, Rainy.
And I cried, but, you know, I didn't stay there. I decided, like, you know, I said, I'm going to get up every day. I'm going to get dressed. I'm going to do my makeup. I'm going to look pretty every day because that's what makes me feel good. You know, you find the things that make you feel good, you know, painting, you know, you're artists. Painting, drawing, you know, writing, journaling, whatever it is that make you feel good. Exercise makes me feel good. Eating healthy foods, talking to people. I like to paint. I found things that kind of, I knew this was here, but still distracted me so I don't stay in that dark place.
Right.
Finding the light in the darkness. That's exactly what it is.
Man.
You know, in the Bible say, let there be light. You know, the planet was dark, right? Let there be light, you know?
And you just were the light in the dark room. Normally it's me, but it wasn't me lately. I knew it and I felt it. I was just like, oh.
You were going through things.
Oh, gosh. Like, for real, like, I'm losing this fight, God. I be swinging and I be feeling like.
But you know what? He didn't give it to you. He didn't think you can go through it.
Like, I'm literally like, somebody standing like, damn, did you at least pinch the bitch? Like,
But if he didn't think you can do it, he wouldn't have gave it to you.
I'm getting my ass kicked.
But guess what? He wouldn't have handed it to you if
But
he didn't
now I
think you can
feel
go
like,
through it.
who the fuck am I to complain?
No.
It's a 12-round fight, I heard.
Who am
I
I
know
to
that's
complain?
right. You're a soldier in it. You're soldiering.
Yoga soldier.
And that's his nickname for me.
You're a soldier in it. Yeah, you're a soldier in it.
He calls me the yoga
And I didn't even know
soldier.
that. Look at that.
That's
You know what I mean?
crazy.
You're a soldier. You're persevering. We all go through dark moments in our lifetime.
Yeah.
But you're not going to stay there. Not your energy. You
Right.
you keep on, even in the times where you're shifting through this, you're still, I didn't even know what was happening until I met you. I mean, until I met up with you.
Right.
You know, like you are still showing that pillar of strength and your children are watching. So even if you feel like you're at your low and you're low, they are watching how you're navigating life, and they're seeing that you are choosing you first. You know, I mean, so many people that sacrifice what they want and how they feel because they want to make someone else happy.
Right.
You cannot pour from an empty cup. If you are unhappy and you're not in a state of happiness, you cannot
This
pour from
fucking
an empty
lady
cup.
here.
So, like,
That was
you
a
know,
word.
Quote that.
Put it on a shirt.
but like, you know, you are that pillar of strength for your children because they are seeing that no matter, and age don't mean shit, right? You can start out over at any age, and they're seeing that you are doing it and you're not letting that stop you. You know, you are still persevering. That in itself is a pillar of strength. So always remember that. You know, even in your dark times, you are still navigating this earth and you're doing a good job at it. I would never have known. Never. And guess what? We all deal with shit.
Right.
We all deal with shit. And
Right.
so what? So woe is me until you're ready to not woe is me. But don't stay there.
Right.
As long as you don't stay there,
Oh yeah.
you're not.
I can't.
You're
I
not.
can't preach yoga.
You're not.
and stay there. But
You're
it was
not.
just such a struggle because it was like, I guess I kind of put that expectation on myself as a mindfulness person to like never get there and like
No.
have that responsibility.
Mm-mm.
And especially as a fitness instructor, when you have to show up for other people, I had to put this mask on. Like I had to act like I was okay.
But God is doing this. He's making you put yourself first. He's making you say, all right, you can't put someone else first without putting yourself first.
Right.
You cannot, that's why they say you cannot pour from an empty cup.
Yeah.
If I'm struggling with myself, how am I going to help you? I'm giving you my last. And God is
Yeah.
like, I'm setting you still so you can figure out, or you can pour that energy into yourself. It's time. It's time. Every breakdown is a breakthrough. It's time. We all have breakdowns.
Every breakdown
Is
is
a
a breakthrough.
breakthrough.
Can you?
Things come apart to
I
come back
expected
together.
you to reach out, snatch that, and bring that back.
I got powers. I ain't always got above my head. I just ain't no.
How you ain't reach out, snatch that, and bring
I
that
got
back?
it. You gotta watch it back on YouTube. I got it.
Tell
I can't.
BabyShoesTheBomb.com.
That's my best friend. She's like, shout out to Amy. Listen, I mean,
Bestie.
this
And it's
is
good to have people like that in your circle. That
This is
support
why-
system is so important. You know, to hear that your best friend,
my
just been
sisterhood
there
and my
holding it
brotherhood
down.
and my village.
but it says a lot about you. Because
Because
there's some people that don't have that support. It says a lot about who you are. The things you see in others, you see in yourself. Always remember that, the good and the bad. Because sometimes I see people shitting people, I'm like, damn, I do that too. Shit, but we are a mirror of what we see.
yeah.
We are a mirror. It doesn't matter who you are.
Every time I see these little kids walking by smoking, I'm like, what the fuck is wrong with these kids? They smoke weed? I'm like, oh shit.
Put your mask. My bad.
Put your mask up, dog. Put your mask up.
I was just
can't.
like them. Ew.
Hell you.
Contaminated our ashtray with your
Hell
candy.
you.
Fucking girl, yeah. Tell you.
Listen, that was a word, and you have always done that. You have always
for each
done
other.
that. Okay, I
What
received
you
that.
see,
I received that.
it, you know, and I thank you for it. But I want you to know that it's a part of who you are too. Because you wouldn't attract it unless you didn't have that energy. It's a part of who you are too. And God is not finished with you. It feels like a battle, but I'm telling you, you're going to look up one day and you're going to be like, wow. And then you're going to be that beacon of hope to the next person and say, I walked in your shoes and look at me now. I'm telling you. You got this.
I feel like Popeye right now. I just got my spinach. You don't even know, like, inside, I promise you, the soldier is back. I feel
Shit,
like...
we never left.
Oh, man.
Soldier always been there. It always
Oh.
have been there.
I feel like go gadget.
God has got you. Look, God has
Oh,
got you.
Like, this is what I needed. This is what I needed.
God.
So we got anything we want to get into? Because, you know, we always want to try to get into some little bit of fuck shit before we get out of here.
Yeah, we turning up Saturday, 11/22. Members only, Missy Porter edition.
Shout out to Missy Porter.
She
It's
old
her
as shit now.
birthday.
Please don't
She
say
gonna
my
get you
age.
for that one.
I know.
She gonna get you for that
I
one.
know.
If she watching, she gonna get you.
I know.
I don't support that, Missy. That was
No, we definitely gonna.
I
turn
did
up.
laugh, but I didn't
And I'm a
support
woman
it.
of a certain
Missy,
age, so I
Missy
can't.
treat us all good, so we
It's going down.
should go show a little bit of love.
It's-
Just
it's
saying.
up.
She
It's
treat
going
us
down.
all
We
good.
in the building. We in the building. I mean, that's one thing I love about the G Shop, the Glockaware family, the whole, just everything about the support and the
Yeah,
networking
amen.
and the responsibility that people
Amen.
show to show up for others is dope.
Amen.
It's dope.
I hear that.
It's dope. It's really dope. Like, I appreciate you, King Black, for showing up on my show. I appreciate you for showing up on my show. Like,
You know it.
I don't even know how this fucking guy just started staying on my show. Who he fucking even invited him, man? But he won't fucking leave. He's like, fucking, what
Fucking
about
girl.
Bob over here? He won't
Fucking
leave.
girl, get a fucking show. Get us in trouble in the yard. She fucking basically owes me 11 more episodes.
I
Okay,
can't.
she gets us in fucking trouble here.
I cannot.
I did not. Why you want me
cannot.
bringing up old shit, though?
Fucking girl here owes
Why
me
you want me
11 more
bringing up old
episodes.
shit, though?
I cannot.
Cost me 2 fucking show appearances.
I was trying to get the fucking whole shebang.
This one over here.
Fucking this one right here that knocks me off a fucking perfect
Hey,
game.
no talking from the background unless you're gonna get on camera. This fucking guy here. Yeah, be quiet over here.
I can translate what he said. He said you fucking threw an error
Nobody
in the
fucking
fucking perfect game, okay?
Matter of fact,
He rolled up on it.
see how I thought it was look bad?
Who are you?
doesn't
Who are you crashing my show?
doesn't matter who I am over here. All that matters is I was sitting over there minding my own business over there,
Right there, that shit.
way over there.
Right there.
Then all of a sudden this girl starts talking out the side of her face over here.
That's where her fucking mouth works at, okay? Never seen it talking this way. It's always this way.
Starts off from the fucking beginning over here. She's fucking new and everything over here. Who asked her anyway over here?
Why did I even get y'all started? All right, so you know we got to talk about our Phillies. I don't know how we let that game go last night, but we got to win this game
A
tonight.
mud hole too.
Philly?
God damn.
Come on, fighters, we got
Yeah,
this, baby.
that was the circle. I'm glad
We
they.
talk about what they did to us before you talk about what we did to them the night before.
Nah, you got to take that draw early. I'm glad it came back quick.
You're
and not
only
like
as
back
good as
in
your
like game
last
7
game.
or something like that. You dig?
You're only as good as your last game. So I can't give them that because they let them come back and do the same shit to us that we did to them. Who does that?
The
I
stat.
know they didn't.
Nah,
Because
nah.
we wasn't running around them bases.
It
We
doesn't
was
matter.
smacking that
Nah,
It's
but
what
it
the
don't.
scoreboard
That shit was
shows.
bad.
That
They ain't
was
get no hits.
horrible.
They ain't no
That
hits.
was
They ain't get no
horrible.
hits. They ain't
Come
get a single. They
on.
goddamn professionals over there.
Come on.
They ain't get not one single hit over there. They didn't get one fucking hit over there. That ain't supposed to fucking happen.
What do you think they got fucking Mickey Mantle on
These
the
guys,
fucking- on the
these
roster?
guys are getting trillions of fucking dollars over here. All the fucking cannolis over there, man.
Did you mean to have on Eagles green today? You know we got a game today. Steelers fan. Did you mean to have on Eagles green today?
First of all,
Bird gang.
First of all, what are you
Bird
talking
gang.
about? over
You got
there?
on
We is
Eagles
not
green.
accepting this fucking ticket on the bandwagon, all right?
Oh, we don't want.
First of all, what are you talking about over
We
here? This
don't
is
want-
a Friday jacket over here.
It's green.
So it's got nothing to do with the fucking pigeons
It's
over
Eagle
there.
green. It has a bird on it.
There ain't nothing to fly about
There's a
you.
bird on there.
He's a dead bird then. He's a fucking dead bird over here. It's a dead bird over here. You're taking you're taking this guy over, it's a fucking dead bird. It's a dead bird. We're flying with the Ravens over here, if anything. It's a dead bird.
It's not a dead eagle.
It's a dead pigeon over here. Either way, it's dead.
Y'all are horrible.
It's hilarious.
Y'all are really, really horrible. Like, this don't make no damn sense. So I'm just grateful that you came in and poured into me, and I made this about me, even though it's really about you.
We're glad you
Like,
did
it
too.
makes
She
it
was
about you at all.
miserable over here. We're glad you came through here too over here. She was walking around moping and shit over
I was
here.
on the fucking 4 Foxy Cotton when I walked in.
There was nothing anyone could do over here. I was starting to think that maybe it was the fucking company that's presently constructed over here.
I cannot have a
Oh,
dance
somebody
party
said
again.
they want to know if we can have a dance party. All right, well, we want to end the show with
She was trying to hit Blicky.
They said Blicky.
Yeah, she was there. I told you. Everybody. That ain't even the same person over there.
That's the same person, just under a
Raimi
different
said
name.
it. Oh, all right. Because
That's
we don't
the
know that
same
name over
person.
there.
That's the same person. She trying to be a
Don't be
different
trying to
person.
trick everyone over here. This fuck. All your friends do it too over here. What the fuck is witches?
It's your BFF.
I know who it is. They thought you was somebody different. They like, Raimi said
She's
something
using.
first.
Everybody's got aliases over here. What the fuck's going
I
on?
support from all pages. She said I support from all pages.
Oh God! Well, listen. Since we got a request from the people that's chatting on live, we might get up out of here. I'm out.
Yeah,
gonna get on up.
One of the few times we're gonna take advantage of it, but they too can. If you've got it back
Don't
there.
start it yet, because I want to. How can the people find you? What's your name again? How can the people find you?
All right. So my fitness page is look, I haven't used it in so long because I've been healing myself. It's Charfit. If you look me up, CharFit. I am on Instagram. That's how you can find me. I have some fitness videos there. You know, once I'm finishing my healing journey, my goal is to start teaching virtual kickboxing, cardio kickboxing classes. So I'm super excited about that. Yes.
Okay. Listen, yes, you know how blicky she
Close quarter shit.
gets.
Grab you and fuck your ass up.
All right, bro, little
Chicken
bro.
wing.
These my little these guys. Where can they find you guys?
At the
Who are
fucking G shop. This girl's here with us a lot. She know where to fucking find us. But if you want to gotta fucking use your phone, you can find me on Instagram
There
at
you
Kane
go.
Black.
There you go.
All right.
Everybody knows where to find me over there. Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays, you find me. Who's looking for real? And if not, you catch me on the gram. You know, the donut guy. Chef 4K.
It's your girl
Nice.
Nelly. Thank you for everybody on the panel today. It's your girl coming to you from the G Shop, thinking outside the box, village conversations. I keep telling y'all, you'll never know who's going to show up. The light in me honors and respects the light in each of you. Namaste. We going to get blicky now. Let's get out of here with the blicky.
So,
Let's get
you
out
know how
of here
blicky
with
it
the
get, too?
blicky. We had a
On the
request.
go out.
Gonna turn up.
Crazy. Ines. DJ Crazy. You know how blicky it get? You know how blicky it get? You know how blicky it get?
She gonna say yes, get up.
You know how blicky it get? You know how blicky it get? You know how blicky it get?
More hustles than hustle, man. Pop back like a rubber band. I don't know what all the trouble is, but they got me back in my duffel bag. Champagne in my bubble bag. You niggas suffering, succotash. Puff gave me my first half, but I'm just waiting on the second half. Shorty blicking off a double stack. Pussy growling like a thundercat. Why the fuck she with that mini skirt? I'm just trying to see what's under that. Big drip got him coming back. Hit stick got him coming back. Hit a lick for 100 racks. Fist fights, no, none of that. Whoa. You know how blicky it get. You know how blicky it get. Crazy and gave me a hit, and the whole city is lit. That's the Diddy again. Send me a video pic. Show me your titties and shit. You know how litty it get. You know how litty it get. Bah, bah. You know how blicky it get.
You know how blicky it get? Shake your shit.
You know how blicky it get.
You know how blicky it get? Shake your shit.
You know how blicky it get.
You know how blicky it get? Shake your shit.
You know how blicky it get.
You know how blicky it get? Shake your shit.
You know how blicky it get.
You know how blicky it get? Shake your shit.
You know how blicky it get.
You know how blicky it get? Shake your shit.
You know how blicky it get.
You know how blicky it get? Shake your shit.
You know how blicky it get.
You know how blicky it get? Shake your shit. Hey, shake your shit. You know how blicky it get?
Make it dirty. dirty spread out of clean glass. Baby girl got a mean ass, and she down for the tag team. But all she did was get teabagged. Let me play with your PlayStation. Let go of that Dreamcast. She suck dick with no knee pass. Always talk about she need half. You not tricky, you not tricky, get ding bong. Just one flick of the wrist. Shorty shaking her hips. It's a remix of a remix. Chop and screw like 3-6. My glow different, my dough different. Glorilla with a T-fix. You know how blicky it get. You know how blicky it get.
You know how blicky it get, shake your shit.
You know how blicky it get.
You know how blicky it get, shake your shit.
You know how blicky it get.
You know how blicky it get, shake your shit.
You know how blicky it get.
You know how blicky it get, shake your shit.
You know how blicky it get.
You know how blicky it get, shake your shit.
You know how blicky it get.
You know how blicky it get, shake your shit.
You know how blicky it get.
You know how blicky it get, shake your shit. You know how blicky